Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin this journey together. In a world where the paradox of hyperconnectivity and profound loneliness coexists. As we dive into the fabric of human connection, let me share a startling fact. Despite living in an era of unprecedented technological interconnectedness, loneliness is on the rise. The numbers are staggering, with studies revealing that millions globally are grappling with the insidious effects of loneliness. Today, I stand before you not merely to shed light on the gravity of this issue, but to ignite a collective spark, a call to action. Mother Teresa's words resonate deeply. The greatest disease in the West today is not TB or leprosy. It is being unwanted, unloved, and uncared for. It is time to end this epidemic, end loneliness now. Loneliness, that silent epidemic, doesn't discriminate. It infiltrates the lives of the young and old, introverts and extroverts alike. Its impact is far-reaching, extending beyond the emotional realm into our mental and physical well-being. As Brené Brown beautifully puts it, connection is the energy that is created between people when they feel seen, heard, and valued. Today, we stand at a crossroads, poised to reconnect and rebuild the threads of human connection that have frayed in the hustle and bustle of modern life. Let us confront the stark reality. Despite our increased digital connectivity, many of us feel lonelier than ever. Social isolation, technology dependence, and the relentless pace of life have conspired to leave us craving something deeper, something more profound. Loneliness isn't just a fleeting emotion, it's a persistent ache that can lead to severe consequences, affecting mental health, cognitive function, and even increasing mortality rates. Why? Because at our core, we are wired for connection. We need it, we crave it, and without it, we wither. Consider the story of Sarah, a successful professional with a thriving online presence. On the surface, her life seemed perfect, but behind closed doors, loneliness gnawed at her soul. Sarah's story is not unique. It's a reflection of a society that often mistakes virtual likes for genuine connections. Loneliness is not reserved for those in solitude, but lurks even in the midst of social media crowds. Cultivate in-person connections. To combat loneliness, we must rekindle the magic of face-to-face interactions. Join local clubs, attend community events, or volunteer for causes that resonate with you. As Brené Brown wisely said, true belonging doesn't require you to change who you are, it requires you to be who you are. Authenticity is the key to forging lasting connections. In our pursuit of success and progress, the value of in-person connections often gets overshadowed. We get entangled in the web of virtual interactions, forgetting the warmth and depth that come from sharing physical space with others. Take a moment to reflect on the last time you truly connected with someone face-to-face. It's in these moments that we find true belonging, where we can be ourselves without fear or judgment. Reignite the joy of shared experiences by participating in local events. Whether it's a community fair, a book club, or a charity run, these gatherings provide fertile ground for meaningful connections. Volunteer for causes that resonate with you. Not only will you make a positive impact, but you'll also surround yourself with like-minded individuals. Utilize technology mindfully. While technology can be a powerful tool, it should augment, not replace, our real-world connections. Set limits on screen time, use social media to enhance relationships, and explore apps designed to facilitate meaningful connections. Let's turn our screens into bridges, not barriers. The digital age has brought unparalleled convenience and connectivity, but it has also introduced a new set of challenges. We find ourselves engrossed in virtual worlds, scrolling through endless feeds and measuring our worth in likes and comments. It's time to reclaim control over our relationship with technology. Start by setting boundaries on your screen time. Designate specific periods for digital detox, allowing yourself to be fully present in the moment. Use social media intentionally, share meaningful content, engage in conversations that matter, and curate your online space to reflect your values. Explore apps that foster genuine connections, whether it's a virtual support group, a language exchange platform, or a shared interest community. Prioritize quality over quantity. In a world obsessed with numbers, let's shift our focus. Cultivate a few deep, authentic relationships rather than a multitude of shallow connections. Quality triumphs over quantity. Think about the person who lifts you up, who truly understands you. Invest in those connections. Our lives are often a whirlwind of activity, with demands pulling us in every direction. In the midst of this chaos, the quality of our connections tends to suffer. We collect acquaintances like souvenirs, forgetting that it's the depth of our relationships that brings true fulfillment. Take a moment to assess your social circle. Identify those individuals who add value to your life, who support you in times of need, and who celebrate your successes genuinely. These are the relationships worth nurturing. Invest time and energy in cultivating meaningful connections with friends, family, or colleagues. Schedule regular check-ins, engage in heartfelt conversations, and create shared experiences that deepen your bond. Foster vulnerability and openness. True connections are forged in the crucible of vulnerability. Share your fears, joys, and struggles authentically. Remember, vulnerability is not a weakness, it's the birthplace of genuine connections. Let's break down the walls we've built around ourselves and invite others in. In a society that often prizes strength and resilience, we find ourselves hesitant to reveal our vulnerabilities. We wear masks, projecting an image of perfection, fearing judgment or rejection. However, it's precisely in our moments of authenticity that we connect on a profound level. Challenge yourself to embrace vulnerability. Share your thoughts and feelings with trusted friends or family members. Expressing your true self fosters an environment where others feel comfortable doing the same. In doing so, you'll create a space for genuine connections to flourish. Consider the courage it takes to be vulnerable as an investment in the richness of your relationships. Practice active listening. Communication is a two-way street, and listening is an art. Practice active listening in your conversations, truly hearing what others are saying. Stephen R. Covey reminds us, most people do not listen with the intent to understand, they listen with the intent to reply. Let's change that narrative and build bridges through understanding. In the age of constant chatter, true listening has become a rare commodity. We often find ourselves formulating responses in our minds while others speak, eager to share our own thoughts. However, active listening goes beyond hearing words. It involves understanding the emotions, intentions, and nuances behind the message. Challenge yourself to be fully present in conversations. Put away distractions, make eye contact, and show genuine interest in what others are saying. Ask open-ended questions that encourage them to share more about their experiences and feelings. By practicing active listening, you create a space for deeper connections to flourish. Remember, it's not just about hearing words, it's about understanding the person behind them. As we stand on the precipice of change, armed with these 5 strategies, let's reflect on the power we hold within ourselves. In a world where loneliness casts its shadow, we have the power to dispel it. As we embark on this journey to end loneliness, remember that every genuine connection we create is a step towards a brighter, more connected future. Maya Angelou's timeless words echo in our ears. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Let's make each other feel seen, heard, and valued. In the vast tapestry of life, we are the weavers of connection, the architects of belonging. As you leave here today, carry with you the understanding that combating loneliness begins with small, intentional actions. Join that community group you've been eyeing. Have a tech-free dinner with loved ones. Nurture your close relationships. Embrace vulnerability and truly listen. The power to end loneliness is in your hands, and the time to act is now. Let's build a world where every individual feels a sense of belonging and connection. Together, we can truly end loneliness now.